this is how it would look like.
Thank you all for meeting with me. You're all doing some wonderful work destroying the world, but I think it's probably time for us to reevaluate.
Yes, sorry for the interruption, but I think we're in the wrong meeting. We're not here to destroy the world. We're here to save it. You see, we are some of the leading leaders of liberal causes, and I'm with the Human Rights Campaign, who focus on LGBTQ plus and trans rights. You see, I have the equal sign to let you know that I'm a good person.
Oh, excuse me, women's reproductive rights.
Climate.
Free Palestine. Open borders.
I misspoke before. You guys are not destroying the world, okay? You are saving the world.
Whoa, what's up with those scare quotes?
Pretty sure I didn't use scare quotes when I said saving the world.
That's good.
The important thing to keep in mind is that there's a big election coming up, and we're all on the same page, okay? So if we want Biden to win, he needs to win in order for us to save the world. If we want Biden to win, you folks, how can I say this? You might need to tone it down just.
Tone down what?
Oh, that's a good question. You're women's reproductive rights, right? Okay. Excellent branding, by the way. It's much easier on the ears than baby murder, so kudos to you on that one. But opposing any restrictions all the way through to the 9th month, I mean, you see how you're kind of tipping your hand, right? Makes people think, wait, maybe they actually want to kill babies. And we do, obviously.
No, we don't.
Oh.
No, we don't.
We don't. Right. We don't. But you see how it can kind of look that way. So that's all I'm saying. Let's tone it down. And you, immigration, clearly we don't want a completely open border that undermines any sense of national sovereignty, driving down wages for the working class and overtaxing the welfare state. So let's go a bit easy there too. I mean, why not something like this? Why not something like, diversity is our...
Are you trying to say diversity is our strength?
Yes! How do you say that without laughing? Oh my gosh. I can't even get through it. This is sad de moi. My sides. My goodness. Okay, what about you? Pro-Palestine. You are, I'm going to say this. You're kind of coming across like you just want to wipe Israel off the map and kill all the Jews.
We do want to wipe Israel off the map and kill all the Jews.
Of course, yes. And that's awesome. I'm all for that. I love that. But you need to pretend like you don't want to wipe Israel off the map and kill all the Jews.
Why?
Excuse me?
I mean, we're pretty clear in our position, and most young people and everyone on college campuses, and half the Democratic Party, of course, still support us.
Yeah, it's cool now.
You may have a point there. You might be the only person in here that can be as evil as you want to be and get away with it.
The pro-Palestinians are probably the only group right now of radical activists in the US or Europe that can be as evil as they want and still get away with it. Not that the rest can't and they're kind of pushing the borders, but that's just a great illustrations. And it makes you think, how come they're all connected? Pro-Palestine, Black Lives Matter, while in Palestine they call black people as Habid, slaves, literally. Pro-Palestine, LGBTQ, while in Palestine they go and they throw LGBTQ people out of rooftops. Pro-Palestine and women's rights, while in Palestine they actually beat up women and chain them in their house and use them as sex slaves. So how is it that the green, the jihad, is so well connected with a lot of these red, communist kind of activist groups? Well, the reason is very simple. They're both enemies of the West. They both are enemies of Europe and of America. And they both want to see the West burn down to the ground. And then they will turn on each other and start killing one another. Just a funny one. Just a funny one. And on a more serious note, it have become undoubtedly clear to me that the most dangerous group right now in the United States is the left radical group. Let's call it what it is, Democrats. I mean, yes, you have radicals on the right as well, but they are not as cheered and supported by the majority of the Republicans or the conservatives as in the left. In the left, someone goes and assassinates Charlie Kirk, and you just have a lot of mainstream leaders and a lot of college students, just in general, a lot of people in the Democrat Party that just rejoice and celebrate it. And so it seems to me that both parties, of course, both parties have a lot of things to work on, and they need to always be careful that not to think that they're immune to the influence of the red and the green, of radical jihad, radical communism, or in general, just radical lunatics. But it seems to me that the right does have some kind of a stronger core of right and wrong, of morality, to know that you don't rejoice on the assassination of a dear person like Charlie Kirk or support that. But in the left, I mean, look at it, that shooter grew up in a conservative family that seems to be a relatively good or at least average home. His father was a deputy in the police for many years, a veteran. His father was a mega. And then he sends his kid to university, and in 2 weeks, basically, that kid decides to become an assassin and go and kill someone just because he doesn't agree with his point of view. I don't know if in 2 weeks of university, but in general, the radicalization apparently happened in a matter of 2 weeks. But it was a long work that was happening by the left in the US that was unchecked, extremely irresponsible with its leaders that just wanted to be populist and popular and just will throw slogans to the air like they're Nazis, they're fascists. I don't know what things that they will know will get them a lot of views and likes from the young generation, which I keep saying it all the time. Students are the dumbest version of adults. They are literally the less equipped adults to handle reality. So you need to protect students. Literally, like in a kindergarten, you protect your kids so they don't lick an electricity socket. When you send your kid to university, you need to really be careful who is his professors, because obviously they're more dangerous maybe than just licking an electricity socket, because some of them just will radicalize your children to become assassins, to become killers of free speech. So my point is that the left in America, the Democrats, need to do a real proper house checkout. Because the way they're going, I mean, even the devil, it's a satire, but even the devil will probably come and tell them, listen guys, tune it down, tune it down. You're actually overdoing it and it's going to backfire. And that is the reason why Donald Trump was so easily elected over Biden and any of these, Democrats candidates that clearly nurtured this kind of environment. Either way, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Just a reminder, do the like, share, subscribe, the whole shebang. It helps the channel keep growing. And if you want to support my channel, go and check my Patreon. You can find practical, direct ways to support my work. But until then, don't do anything stupid. And in general, just don't be a pro-Palestine. It's just not cool. Or Black Lives Matter, or any scam kind of con artist, communist, or jihadist. By the way, red and the green, if you ever thought about it, red, communism, green, jihadism. Palestine symbol or the movement symbol, watermelon. Red and green. Blows your mind, right? Blows your mind. Might have never thought about that. But anyway, it's an interesting duel. Red and the green. They're now your friends. See you next time.